My Cameo my Silhouette Cameo 4 is arriving today and I'm really excited. It's arrived! I'm so happy, yes I am. So my Silhouette Cameo 4 has just turned up. This was actually meant to arrive on Wednesday, which was when that first bit of footage was filmed, where I was like, it's coming today, and it did not. And then I had a bit of a hiccup with it, and then it's Friday now, it's 3 o'clock, and I got it! I'm just so excited. So this is like a purchase that I've wanted to do for ages, and I've just put it off for a really long time. I couldn't decide between a Cricut maker or this Silhouette Cameo 4, but after a lot of research I ended up going for the Silhouette Cameo 4. I've never used anything like this before, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me unpacking it and having a play. However, I've gotta wait until tomorrow because I am doing things today, this afternoon, this evening. I won't be back till late, but I don't have any plans this weekend. Well, I do have plans. I got a date with this. So I've got some tags that I want to try cutting out and stickers. But hi, welcome to another studio vlog, and welcome to me getting very excited about this piece of equipment. I'm actually a little bit shaky. I'm that excited. I've got it. Good morning. Today is a very happy day because I get to play with this. So it's Saturday today and it's 11 o'clock. So I was going to get up super early and just start playing with this straight away. However, the studio was a mess. Like, there was packages all over the place that I've received recently, and paperwork and rubbish, and I just felt like I needed to tidy it. So I told myself to do all the tidying first, and then as a treat I get to play with this. So let's have a look inside. That's all the boring bits. I think this is all of the cables. Oh great, there's white foam going everywhere and I have to hoover it. So I assume that's the power cable. And that's got some of the cutting knife things in, and another power cable. And go over there. We've got one of these mats you put on. It's a bit smaller than I thought it would be, and also it's not as thick, but I guess that will make it easier to store. I bought this Silhouette toolkit. I don't even know if these are the right tools that I need, but I got a really good deal on this, so I bought it from Hochanda. I think I'm saying that right. And they had like a 30% discount code. So the machine and this cost me, and the postage was like 260. Considering the machine was like over 300 quid in most of the places, that's a good deal. I don't know if that deal still exists though. So before I unbox, I thought I'd chat to you why I chose the Silhouette over a Cricut. So I did a ton of research. I asked people on Instagram, and I asked in like specific cutting machine Facebook groups. And the biggest thing for me was, as a graphic designer, I'm really used to using things like Adobe software. So clunky design software would really frustrate me. And a lot of people said that the Silhouette Studio was much easier to use than the Cricut if you have experience with design. I also love the fact that it comes with a roll feed. You can't even see that. So, it comes with a roll feed, so I could do really big bits of vinyl cutting if I wanted to. I don't have any plans to do that anytime soon, but I figured I'd rather get a machine that was ready for the future and future-proofed than get something that I feel like I'd need to replace in like a year or so's time, especially because it's quite expensive. So that's why I've gone for the Silhouette. I do really love the look of the Cricuts, and they look amazing. Like, they look like they do the job really well as well, and maybe one day I'll buy one of those if I have the money and the space. And it'd be really good to do like a compare between the two, but for now I thought I'd get this. It's a bit bigger, I did really want the blush pink one, and I was going to get the blush pink one. However, it wasn't included in this offer, and I didn't really want to spend an extra £100 just for a pink one. So we got ourselves a white one. I don't know how I'm going to get this out. It feels really heavy. Ooh. Oh, that was easier than I expected. Ooh, it's really pretty. There's some really satisfying plastic on this. So it's not as big as I thought it was. A lot of people said that this is much bigger than the Cricut, so I'm intrigued to see what side the Cricut's like. So this just opens like so, and then there's lots to look at inside here, and I don't really know what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna find the user guide and figure out what I need to do. So it doesn't actually have a user guide in the box, but it does have a website link, and you go online and it has all the details here. And so far the instructions are super clear. So I've just removed all of the tape, and I'm just about to plug it in and turn it on. That's so pretty, it just lit up. Look how pretty this is. So this actually lights up, and then there's buttons down here that have lit up too. I'm so excited. So I've already reached a hiccup. I don't know if it's a hiccup. So on these instructions, it's saying it should say ready next to my Cameo in the Silhouette software. However, mine just says load media, and it's saying Cameo Plus instead of Cameo 4. I assume if it's saying load media it is connected, but it's just a bit weird that it's not saying ready. I'm just going to carry on, and then we'll see what happens. I've just loaded my mat. I realised that I actually put the paper... Oh, there's arrows on both ends. That's confusing. Okay, I think I've loaded it right. There's an arrow there. The numbers are down this side. I've just put in the blade, which is the auto blade. And I'm just going to cut out some shapes for now. So what I've done on the Silhouette Studio is I've made these shapes. So I've done like a circular tag, and then I've got another shape here, and I've done like a square tag with round corners. The reason I'm going to do these shapes is that I'm actually going to do a circular tag, but I'm going to print first. That is my plan for today, but I just want to see how it all works. So I set this up in the design area. I've made it A4, and then I'm going to the send area. And now I've added my blade in. It's saying it's ready, which is awesome. Oh, it's saying ratchet blade detected, but I swear it's auto blade. What comes with this? Auto blade. Yeah, it's saying it's a ratchet blade. That's weird. Maybe I'll change that to auto blade. I don't know. Let's just leave it. It's saying that's what's detected. So is that an auto blade or a ratchet blade? I have no idea. Anyway, I've got it set to cut. So hopefully it's going to cut these shapes. Because if I turn them off, it's not cutting. So I think I've set that up all correctly. And I think I just press send. That is making some weird noises. Do I just take it out now? Do I do that? Maybe I press that button there. Oh, yep, I pressed that button there and it fell on the floor. Excellent. Okay, so it's cut some shapes. I don't think it's cut it enough though. Let's just see. Yeah, that hasn't cut through enough at all. So I'm gonna give that another go with another bit of card. Third time lucky. Okay, so this is actually like 5th time lucky. I realised I was doing something wrong, which I'll show you what that was in a second, but this is actually cut through and I'm really excited. Hang on, let's just put you down. Look! It's cut out that rounded square, and then we've got a round label. It worked! I think I've done it a bit too deep, so it's actually left some score marks on the cutting mat. I don't know if you can see that. So I made all of these attempts and they just weren't cutting through, and I did quite a few passes on some of them and they just weren't cutting, and I didn't really understand why at all. I noticed that this red line here wasn't moving or anything, so I did a little research and I had a little look at what was wrong, and basically I hadn't clipped this in. So you put the blade in like so and push it down, and if you push it in, a blue dot should appear here, and therefore I don't think that it was really registering with my software. I don't know what that does, I guess it just locks it in place, but I believe that's why it wasn't cutting properly. So I do think my settings were a bit too high. They were like 33, 3 and then 2 passes. So what I'm going to do is I've reverted it back to the card stock plane, and we're going to give it another go with that. So that hasn't quite cut through on the standard cardstock settings. I think my cardless might be a little bit thicker than some other cardstock, but it's so nearly there. It's worked. So I've managed to cut out some shapes again. These are the settings I've used. I think a lot of this is going to be trial and error to see which the best settings are. I wonder if I need to do a slower speed, because can you see this isn't quite a nice circle. So I reckon I need to go slower and then it can do a smaller circle nice and easily. But I'm so excited. This looks so good. What I'm going to do now is try set up a print and cut file. So I'm going to be making some circular tags like this, and they're going to have not another branding on. So that's a branding project I did recently, and they requested some tags to go on their scrunchies. This is actually one of their scrunchies I've got in my hair right now. I love it. But yeah, let's figure out how to set up a print and cut file. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm hoping with my design knowledge I'll be able to get there. It was quite easy to set up that cut file with just the tag, so I guess I can just drop in the print file on top. So I've just printed this out. It's gone a little bit crazy though. I don't know if you can tell, but on this K it's gone a bit like corrupt, and the same for the N. But it's not done it on all of them, so that one's perfect, which is a little bit weird. I printed directly from the Silhouette design studio, so I don't know if that's the issue. But I'm going to try and cut this out anyway, and we'll see how it works. It's worked! I'm so happy with how they look. The circle at the top is still a bit weird and distorted, so I don't know if I need to make it go even slower so it can cope with that shape, but in general I love these. So I just need to sort out the weird printing error now that's happening on this K and the N. I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. Also, when I first started cutting, I realised that it was cutting out the whole logo as well. So if I peel this off, can you see? It started cutting out the logo, which is not what I wanted. So now I need to kind of figure out how to get all of this off the mat. So I've just been chatting to Lou from Not Another Scrunchie, and I sent her a picture showing her the size of the tag with her scrunchies. And she said that she thinks it's a little bit too big. So I made it, these are 60 mil by the way, so I've done it at 5 mil instead, and that definitely looks much better. And she's still got space on the back to write. Now, when I printed off the smaller size, it's still doing the weird corrupting of the print on the K and the N and then the R and the A. I have no idea why. I'm not really sure how to Google that either. So I have just popped a little message into a Silhouette UK Facebook group, hoping that someone will be able to help me and also give me advice on what is going on with these circles, because they're not quite perfect. So while I wait to hear back for an answer on how I can sort that. Ooh, doorbell. Hang on a sec. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait from the people in the Facebook group to see if they can help me out with my printing issue. But in the meantime, I want to design some stickers. So I bought myself some matte white sticker paper, and I think I might make some sort of bullet journal stickers with this. So just like standard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or like the months or something like that. And then I also have craft sticker paper, and I want to design a Merry Christmas sticker using the craft sticker paper, so it cuts it out really nice. So let's design some stickers and then give it a go cutting them out. I'm also really hungry. I might have to eat some food first. Let's eat food first. Hi guys, so it's a few hours later. I got a bit cold, so I put a jumper on. I am still having issues with the weird glitch effect with printing. So I've tried printing off a different file, and can you see that G has gone really weird compared to that one? I haven't really had any help in the Facebook group. There was lots of people trying to help me, and it was really lovely of them. But it wasn't quite the solution for the issue that I'm having. It's a printing directly from Silhouette Studio that I'm having the issue. I've printed the same kind of file from a PDF that I made in InDesign, and that's working fine. I just spoke to Carrie, who is my lettering bestie, and she said to, rather than like drag and drop the file to duplicate it, to use their special duplicate button, which seems to have worked a little bit. So where is it? Yeah, so on this sheet it's only done it to a couple of them. It's not done it to every single one, whereas the other sheet there'd only be like 1 or 2 good ones. So now there's only 1 or 2 bad ones, but I don't know why it's doing it, and it's really frustrating me. I think what I might need to do is like delete the software and reinstall it and just start all over again. However, before I do that, I just wanted to have a little bit more fun with making stickers and like experimenting. I'm going to worry about the printing tomorrow. Today, I just want to experiment and play. So I've made these stickers that say keep going, and they are cut around so they match the shape of the lettering. So I really like that. That looks pretty. However, I don't think I've done it quite right. So my plan was for all the stickers to be cut out individually. But unfortunately it hasn't cut all the way through, but it's cut a little too deep for it to be a sticker sheet, because when I tried to peel it off, it's hard to do this with one hand, it's starting to take the back with it. I don't know if you can see that. So I need to do this again, but a little bit more force, so it cuts all the individual stickers out. And then I'm gonna try doing some kiss cut stickers too. So this time it's decided to print a weird glitch in a different place. So can you see on this K, it looks really weird, but on this sheet it was totally fine. I haven't changed the file at all. It's just corrupting in different places. So the G was weird on this one, G is fine, K's gone weird. What is going on? I don't understand. So hopefully I've set up the sticker sheet correctly. So the idea is that it'll cut all the way around these pink squares, and then it'll only kiss cut these little stickers. It worked! So I managed to make my first ever sticker sheet, and I think I've still cut a little bit too deep for the kiss cut, because when I go to peel, oh, that one was actually okay. It works! I'm so happy. So it has torn a little bit in certain places, like here, where I think it's just a bit too detailed for the cutter to go in. So either I need to slow it down or just make the shape of the cutting a bit more simple. I'm super happy with that. Look, it's little stickers. I don't know if you can see, but when I go to peel, it's kind of peeling off the backing as well. So I think I need to make it so it's not as deep. Change the force. I got cute stickers. I'm so happy. Right, now I just need to sort out this printing issue. I have actually just found something on a forum where someone's experienced the same issue as me. So I'm going to go and follow those instructions now. But I am so happy with the cutting. I thought that would be the thing that didn't work. I didn't think it would be the printing that would be the issue. I thought it was the cutting. I really need to get the printing sorted because I have these Not Another Scrunchy tags that I want to get sorted and printed this weekend. But in general, I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I have so many ideas for new products now. I think with a bit of refining, I'd like to get something like this in the shop. I'm just really excited. Millie sticker hands. I bloody fixed it. It's all printed beautifully. All of it. All of the logos. It's perfectly printed. I fixed it. I read on a forum how to fix it. So if you're having the same issue as me with printing, because I mean, it seems like no one else has had this issue. When I put it out onto Facebook groups, no one's really understood what the issue is. But I did find on a particular forum, someone had shared a picture of the issue they were having, and it was exactly the same as me. So I'm glad I found that eventually. I didn't know what to search for, and it's annoying that I didn't find this earlier, but means I can crack on with stuff now. So I saw this image on a forum and they have the same issue. It's going weird and glitchy. I went up here and I clicked on preferences, and it was set to 600 DPI just automatically, and I assume it just, my printer was just getting really confused by that. So I've set it to 300 and it seems to be working. I'm just going to print it out again just to double check that it wasn't just a coincidence. It's like it's playing a weird song. It's very weird noises. While this is cutting and making a lot of noise, I'm gonna clear up this mess here. So it's now like 6:30. I've had lots of fun playing with the Silhouette Cameo. I've really loved it and I'm just really excited to start playing with it more and creating lots of cool products. In terms of ease of use of setting it up, it was super easy. There was that little confusion at the beginning where it was meant to say ready and it said load media. So you actually need to load the media before it will be ready. And obviously I had the issues with the printing, but that was a really easy fix. So just make sure you're printing at 300 DPI instead of 600 if you're getting the same weird glitchiness. But the cutting worked really well. I will say that I had watched lots and lots of YouTube videos before today. So I kind of had an idea in my head with how the software worked and the kind of things that I wanted to do today. So it wasn't a complete learning curve. It was my first time actually using the software, but watching lots of videos on YouTube has been so helpful. So I really recommend just trawling through YouTube and figuring out what you want to do and then watching videos on how to do that. So doing the Kiss Cut stickers I actually found quite easy. I do need to play around with the force just to get that quite right for my particular sticker paper. But setting it all up, I didn't actually find it too hard at all. But all in all, I'm really happy. I love the size of it. It's not too big. It cuts perfectly, accurately. It now prints amazingly, so I could do print and cut. And I'm really excited to create more stuff like this. I think I'm actually going to add this into my Etsy shop so you can buy branded tags. So I'll do circular ones and maybe some square ones with rounded corners. Also, these would be good for Christmas as well. If I had Merry Christmas on craft card. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Some Merry Christmas gift tags on craft card, and they are going to look beautiful. So I'm going to wrap up this studio vlog. I really wanted it to be focused on the Silhouette Cameo. Obviously, I haven't learned to use it perfectly yet, but hopefully over the next few weeks and months, I will learn a lot more and I'll get better and better each day. If you're thinking of getting one of these yourselves, or you've been a bit stuck to decide between the Cricut or the Silhouette, then I really recommend the Silhouette. I mean, I've never used a Cricut, so I don't know. I can't obviously speak for that, but I've just had a really good day with it today. Like, my initial first impressions are great. I've loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna call it day. If you enjoyed watching this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, or any other videos of me rambling or talking about pens, then hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys very soon for another video. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye!